with the weighted ball, we're going to want to be careful about anything that involves taking the ball upward in the motion. And I just mean be careful. I had injury, so I was really careful with this, and I usually only use my weighted ball when I took it up and pushed it up. And then I'm sitting in an X, and I would throw it as hard as I could for an X drill. So it would look something like this. I'd like pop it up like this, and then I would pitch a weighted ball as hard as I could. The cameras move around. But I didn't like swing up into my X drill like I normally did, because we really want to go into like movements where we're lifting the weighted ball instead, and then letting gravity bring the weighted ball down. That's how I always used a weighted ball for pitching my fastball. The other way you can do it is just snaps into your mitt. So you don't have your mitt, but if she did, she would just snap it. I'll let you show a couple. Just like that, where you snap it into your hand. Good. You don't even have, so what we're going to focus on here is an arm swing. Keep going. An arm swing versus a wrist snap. So what we just saw, there was a couple arm swings she did, and notice my arm didn't move. And I only isolated the wrist snap portion of it. Like this starts to hurt me after a little while because it's maximizing how far can my fingers go back and how much can I push them forward. I just sat here and do forearm snaps. Keep filming for a second, Dad. Don't swing it. Good. So if I were to just literally be holding your arm right here. Ah, now she works wrist snaps. That can also be done on a bench or a chair. In San Jose State, Peter Turner had us do lots of weighted ball work where we sat here, and if my catcher was there, I'd throw the ball at her, like try to go out, and you want to try a couple of those? Throwing them at me with my hand on a bench. Good. And so what you can do is actually measure the distances that she's able to throw the ball, and measure where it lands, and that'd be something you could work on doing further and further and further one day. We haven't talked much about rise. There's a whole other series of rise ball spins we can do with the weighted ball, but we did discuss change-ups with the weighted ball today in terms of this just being able to fall out of the hand easier. So when you work on your change-ups at home and you start to throw these, we're okay with lots of wrist snaps and X drills with the weighted ball, kind of taking it up if you want to. You can swing it if it's not hurting you. I just was really careful of it not hurting me. And allow the weighted ball to just drop out of your hand. It being heavier will help it fall out of the hand. We're really looking to see the hand come up and not snap itself. So pulling straight up off the ball. Why don't you show the camera a couple so you can see yourself doing it? Change-up snaps. Excellent. So all we want to see is the little Jigglypuff black ball, weighted ball guy come through. Get nice and low in this.